All right, here sitting in the entryway going into the house. I do know that this area right here holds some water. I think it's flood zone A. Now that I was thinking about it, looking at it earlier, I know it works off. It's hard to tell probably, but if you look down, it sits a little bit lower, land does, and during really wet, or I mean, pretty much it takes a hurricane, honestly, to get any water to really hold in here. The house is not in the flood zone, but there will be some water that could gather here in the wet part or a hurricane. Pretty much that's what it takes to get any water to hold up. But you can see the property line along there. That's it, that first fence. The fellow who owns the place works for the sheriff department and has canine dogs, German Shepherds. It's funny. So they have some kennels in the barn area. We'll go back there and look. That's the other side of the property. It's kind of a square piece of 10 acres, so it's wide, it's not narrow. So you can kind of see where your neighbors are. As far as this is sitting out, I'm sitting right in front of the house. So the house sits right here. I haven't walked in the house and kind of gauged it yet to see where I'm going. I'm just going to keep shooting. And it's got a covered front porch, columns, block and stucco home. It looks good. It's not perfect. Some of your easement lines, I don't see any water issues or anything like that. It's just not perfect as far as that goes. The roof, I'd have to look, but it's probably within 5 years of needing a new roof. I don't know when the home was built. I have to look. This is walking in the front entryway. Formal dining here on the right. A formal sitting area living room that's connected right here with the great room. TV's right here. Kitchen back there. That goes back towards the garage, and I'm going to say the master bedroom. Walk down here. Main bathroom that goes out to the back porch. They don't have a pool. If you have a pool, this would be your pool bath, main bath. Granite countertops, nice cabinets. Bedroom in the back area of the home. Closet, just standard size closets. Doors are a little beat up, but not bad. Fellow's a sheriff, so you got a bunch of sheriff stuff in there. Just a little bit. Here's a old repair, it looks like, on a door. If I get him to close. The other bedroom that's on this side of the home. Standard size rooms, probably 12 by 12, 11 by 12. This is a little smaller closet. More clothes. So here is the sitting room that's here. There's the entryway door. Formal dining room. Goes back towards the master, garage, kitchen's right there. This is where the bathroom was. Bathroom is it's tile. It looks like hardwood, but it's actually tile. Made to look like hardwood. The tiles are probably 18 inches, so it's more of a modern tile. It's not old 8 by 8 or 12 by 12. Come around here into the kitchen. Here's the great room. TV right there. Living, sitting room, formal dining room, and then the kitchen. Like I said, they got granite hard surface countertops, sink, some overhead cabinets. They got a little eat-in kitchen area. They got too big a table in here, but there's a little spot for a little table right there. They got a designated pantry. Here is your laundry room. The tile on the floor matches what's in the other bathroom. I'm gonna go into the master. Master bedroom is good size. Probably 18 by 13, 14. It's good size. That's a queen size bed, but you could fit a king in there and still have plenty of room in front of it here. Master bathroom. It's got a standalone shower. They don't have a door on it. Soaking tub. A little dated. It's cultured marble. Probably late 90s, if I had to guess. Cultured marble vanity top. It's not an enclosed commode, but there's a little wear in here. Fixture's a little bit old, but in good shape, relatively good shape. Just needs to be tightened up a little bit. Window in the master that looks out through the backyard. The tree line is basically the property line. And I would say from the bedroom here, it's probably, that's not quite 100 yards, 80 yards or so. Good master though, good sized master. Let's see what the master of the bathroom closet looks like. Good sized. Good sized. Full of stuff, but got a few saddles or whatnot in there, but so there's the entryway door, family room, formal sitting room, dining room. Here is the laundry room that's directly across from the kitchen. Some storage in here, washer, dryer. Garage. It's a two-car garage that's deep enough. It's not real wide. I think that's a 16-foot wide door. Hot water heaters there. Air handlers right here. It's a good sized garage. I'm not going to say a full two-car comfortable, but plenty deep enough to get a full-size truck in here for sure. So walking out of the laundry room, master bedroom, kitchen. I showed you this before. Kitchen's adequate sized. It's not huge. They got some extra cabinetry down here and counter space. It's adequate. It looks good. It fits in good with the house here, and it's open. It's an open concept. So let me slip out here out the back side. They got a covered porch that's screened in. It looks out in the back of the property towards the garage. Some things that aren't perfect. Just, it's okay, but it's not immaculate. That's the bedroom door. That's actually the door that comes off of the main bathroom. That would be a, if you wanted a pool, it'd be your pool bath, but that goes into the main bathroom. So the property line from here is the tree line over there. There's a big paddock. They got horses off the side here. A kennel, a storage shed with power run to it. There's the neighbor's house from here. I mean, some trees could be added in places. It's pretty open right now, but for sure could add some trees and spaces. This is on the west side of the house. That's across the street. Neighbor across the street. Got a paddock here. It's probably acre in front. Probably 2.5, 3 acres. There's another acre here. Paddock back behind. And a big paddock that's right there. Fencing's not in the... It's not pristine, but it's not bad. There's some leaning posts you can see there, but I know they're good sized posts. They're not half posts, they're legit posts. So pull this back in. The exterior of the barn's metal. More of a traditional kind of barn, not really a shed roll. It's a center aisle style barn. It's got a loft up above. There's a stall here. Needs to be reclayed. Another stall over here. Needs to be reclayed. There's a loft up above inside the barn that wraps all the way around. Storage, hay, whatever you wanted to put up there. I can give you a couple of different options as far as obtaining hay to be delivered. Or you can get a small semi-trailer to have them come drop off and give you hay. But there's steps there that go up. They take care of the place. It's well maintained. It's used. I mean, it's not like there's no horses sitting in here. Probably a 10 by 10 stall here. Another 10 by 10 stall on this side. Just a feed room right here. Out the back side of the barn, probably 40 yards to the back edge of the property. That's a 1 acre paddock. Got him a little mule-esque, I guess, horse right there. Little gray horse over here. But it works. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Adjacent and attached to this, like a lean shed coming off the side. Hay room, feed room, tack room. More than not, it's like a workshop. They got some dogs. Like I said, he's a canine policeman. These don't look like canine dogs, but I think they're the pets. Hot and cold water. This is looking at the back side of the house from where the barn is. Like I said, it's a block home. Neighbor, I know Ann would like a little more trees and blockage. It's probably 200 yards to the nearest neighbor on that side. On this side, there's no visible neighbor, and it's probably about 150 yards to the edge of the property there. I'm kind of making this one long video. Hopefully you guys can get a good idea of how the property lays. Covered carport there, a utility shed. It's got power to it. I don't know if it's open or not. Let's go see. Sitting right here, you hear no road noise. There's a pretty good sized road. Actually, 328 is the name of the road that's on this side. And when we were driving in, it's way down that other direction, which is another road. It's close to town, but yet it doesn't feel like it's close to town. It's probably about as close to town as you can get with not feeling like you're in town. So, I don't know if it really matters what's in here. Just a storage shed, more kennels. It stays. She's got her Christmas decorations and whatnot, so. Back side of the house. The barn. That's a little lean-to off the side that I said is more like a shop. It's got a little door in front. You're not going to pull a car in there, but you can pull your lawnmower and stuff like that in. That's the entryway coming into the property. Paddock in front, 2.5 acres probably. They got horses in it. I don't know if they're boarding some or what. I don't know if they're riding this many horses or what, but I'll walk back out here in front. Like I said, I'm going to call it more than a wet weather pond that's on the neighbor's adjacent property that's over there. But in a really, really heavy storm, that's going to put some water that's probably going to carry over a little bit into right here in front, but it's not an issue. I wouldn't worry about that. They changed our flood zones after Hermine, which was in 2016, because FEMA needed to recoup some money that they had lost. So a lot of the areas they're calling flood areas now probably haven't seen water in once or twice in the last 20 years. And it doesn't stay long, but here's the front of the house. The ground looks good. It holds grass well. I don't see any really sandy spots. I mean, they got quite a few horses in some of these pastures and they're holding up pretty well. But here's the front of the house. Back it out. It's a pretty nice place. I'm not gonna... the roof's within, like I said, 5 years needing a roof. Probably, I don't know, 12, 14,000 for a new roof. But here's the property. Here's the view from the front yard. Swinging back around. And there's the house. We move over here. They got some shade, some run-in sheds here. We don't have one on the other side. There's the barn in the back part of the house. It's really a comfortable, usable property. The last property I took a video of seemed very congested, and this doesn't have that same feel. This is more comfortable than it for sure. So, all right, there we go.